Hello everybody, I'm Peter Galop and today I'm giving you my thoughts on who is the worst trainer in Pokemon anime. Basically, since most of this list is gonna be black and white, you could just view it as the worst trainer in Pokemon Black and White. I know this technically be spoilers, but seriously, there's not that many rival trainers that even count. And what I mean with this, they're not people who cannot be included. Now, first thing, Ash cannot be counted because he's contractually because he needs to lose every single league. So no matter how many people you think Ash is a terrible trainer, Ash is always obligated to lose at the end in these Pokemon leagues. Now, the gym leaders are also obligated from this list because they're literally made to lose. Even organizations like Team Rocket and Awesome obligated not included because they are again supposed to lose. It's a whole good versus evil. I mean, you don't give somebody like Megatron a hard time for constantly losing to Optimus, but that also means for these teams. And Pokemon Showcase winners are also not included because they untrain their Pokemon to be fighters. They train them to make beautiful performances. Hell, only Nando is the only exception because he's actually a Pokemon trainer. But yet, he's not the worst trainer because he had a pretty decent strategy. First one we're gonna be addressing is, well, Trip. What can I even say to this guy? This guy's team consists of Superior, Conkeldurr, Vanilluxe. So I can't remember this Pokemon's name. Pre-evolution of Unpheasant, one of Ash's worst Pokemon. And what was his sixth Pokemon again? Oh yeah, that water liquid guy. Yeah. Trip's entire team is pretty boring and stale. Hell, he doesn't even get much of diversity with his team. I mean, seriously. Yeah, he is not very good of a trainer if you haven't noticed. And you're probably saying, how could the main rival be so bad or be one of the worst trainers? Because, and if you're asking that, well, let's see. Every single rival at least made sense why he would be, a rival. But this kid is literally just being shoved to our faces that he's a powerful trainer, I mean, seriously. Let's not imagine the fact that he should be, barely a rival. I mean, maybe a guy who has always, one step forward or something, but yeah, he's not. He's supposed to be the main and powerful rival. Seriously, he is the worst trainer. Although his battling does come down to Superior. As a matter of fact, that's his entire team. Just Superior and Conkeldurr. Everyone else could basically give us things that he may evolve them, but not really. That's what it is. He is a complete and total moron. But he is the least bad out of these because, well, he didn't lose, the only last one he lost before Ash in the finals was to a Pokemon champion. So I guess that's how good of a trainer he is. Even though he should technically be the worst one. But he's still not the worst. But he's only beginner. Here is the Cameron. Man. Yeah. Yes, a guy who defeated Ash is one of the worst trainers out there. And you might be saying why? Well, let's begin with the fact that his team has almost no pain. I mean, just look at his team. He has 2 types that are weak against electric, 1 4 times weak, 2 types that are weak against fire, and only 2 who are actually something. A normal and a dragon type. Plus, if you're not aware, Cameron does have a Warthog. And he has a 6th Pokemon. And he didn't plan to use him. Seriously, if you watch in the final episode of the Unova League, you'll see that when Cal, I think was his name. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. No wait, Virgil, that was his name, Virgil. Yes, Virgil, you see that he has a Warthog. Warthog. So basically, this guy has 6 Pokemon. He only hasn't been planning of using 6. What idiot. Yeah, this guy is just the worst. I mean, honestly, the only thing you really need is 1 powerful electric type, 1 powerful fire type, 1 fighting type, and 1 dragon on ice type. Or fairy type. Hell, you know how big of a problem people had with fairy types when they were introduced and they would be strong against dragons? Well, I would think that we would all like to beat this guy with a fairy type just to show how weak he is. Yeah, he is the worst one of them all. Hell, not to mention that his strategies are pretty fucking terrible. What's his strategy when he forgets to use his most powerful Pokemon? Which even by itself is a stupid idea because it's a fighting type. Just a you plan to use Riolu against a water type gym leader? Yes, he uses a Steel Grass type whose only reason he chose him is because he can use Thunderbolt. Yeah. And he used Samurott. I'm shocked that he won. Well, I guess Samurott was pretty decent. I guess, a Pokemon that has 1 effective move does make somewhat sense. Hell, I don't even know why he taught his Russell on that to begin with. Wouldn't it make more sense to teach him, something to do against that 4 times weakness against electric types? Seriously, dude, I'm not even gonna go on with this guy. And let's not forget his brilliant strategy against us in the finals, which was basically use a Dragonite to beat 2 versus weakest Pokemon, then use a Steel and Grass type against a Fire type, then using two water types, one also being water flying against a Pikachu, and then not even bringing with you a 6 Pokemon that you clearly have with you, even though the announcer literally stated that it's gonna be 4-on-6 and 6. And let's not to forget that the only reason why he still wasn't eliminated by Ash was because his Riolu evolved into Lucario when Ash's Snivy was beating the crap out of him. Seriously. This guy is almost the worst. But again, he was barely shown, so we can't really do much. And hell, at least they got him to be defeated by a powerful and experienced trainer. Thank God for that. The next trainer on this list is basically the only one that's not from Black and White, and that is Trevor. He didn't really rush that much in. And considering how out of control he was basically with his... Yeah, he did nothing. I'm just gonna put him worse in Trip and Cameron because... Well... He just shows nothing at all. Well, I can only presume that he has a Charizard, so nothing else. Yeah, this kid sucks. The next one we're gonna be discussing is Bianca. And who to think that she's not the worst one? I know, I'm shocked too. I mean, there's one trainer worse than her. I don't know. First thing. Until she met Ash, she didn't even have more than a big night. So only having one Pokemon when you already have 2 gym badges. Let me repeat that. She has had 2 gym badges when she met Ash. And not any other Pokemon. So fucking stupid. It's like she was planning on having a... Seriously, it's just ridiculous. I mean, I know that Big Knight's a powerful Pokemon and all. Hell, in both Black and White and Black and White 2, it did seem like Big Knight is always the best choice. But still, you were not prepared for him. Seriously, you were not prepared for him. You think you should be at least a little bit prepared. But no, there's even worse. This he got a Cinccino, which, again, which was just there to make us think that Snivy weak, couldn't we think? Even though by all the other battles, it's kind of hard to say if she is or not. You know, I wouldn't be shocked if at the end it was revealed that Snivy doesn't evolve because the trainer made her eat that berry that stops evolution. I wouldn't be shocked if that's the case with Snivy. And then also, Excalibur was this guy Pokemon's name? I don't remember. He's a very memorable Pokemon. And yeah, this Pokemon serves nothing except for Ash's Boulder to be defeated. That's pretty much it. Yeah, this Pokemon's boring as all fuck. And that's just damn. And the Pokemon's aren't even that interesting. Now let's have a main problem with Bianca. She doesn't prepare for any fucking battles. Seriously, Bianca, you haven't thought that maybe you should be a little more prepared? I mean, at least not use a Cinccino against a Striker or, anything. Seriously, I don't think there's been one point in the series where she's been actually prepared. Except that battle with Trips are only, victory against Georgia, which again was just there, probably because they didn't want Georgia to be the top 4 for some reason. And now, for the worst trainer ever, Iris. And no, this isn't because I'm a sexist or something. Irish is just very well the worst trainer ever. I mean, there is literally nothing for me to say about her except she's a terrible trainer. I mean, she wouldn't be that bad. And also, I mean anime, not games. In games she might be a gym leader, but in anime she wasn't. So, no, she's not counted as a gym. So I'm not gonna be counting. So she's allowed to be counted. But yeah, she is literally the worst. Let's begin first thing. She was constantly irritating. Her entire thing was, I want to be the Dragon Master and stuff, blah blah blah. And guess what? You see only Axew and Gible? They also she has a Dragonite. And guess what? When that thing showed, it was the worst thing. It was embarrassing. First thing, Excadrill is a good decision for, to train your dragon types. And Amoga was, I really don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be the comic relief or something, but yeah, nothing really. I don't see the point of a manga at all. I mean, you think Snivy was annoying? With her constantly winking? Well, guess what? A manga is even more irritating than that. And yeah, let's go back to the whole Dragonite thing. When Dragonite was on a rampage, not pretty much seeing opponents, anything else, guess what was her strategy? Yelling out loud at Dragonite to a fight, even though he's losing control. I mean, say what you want about the other trainers, but at least they had some kind of a connection or morality with their Pokemon. I mean, Trip and his Snivy and Superior were basically hand to hand. The best do, well, worked pretty well. Cameron and Lucario did well. Were great. Bianca and Amber were shockingly good. Tyron and Charles had a Mega Evolution with his Charizard. But her fan is the worst. I mean, not only that she's a failure as a trainer, she even makes every single one who just has a dragon type feel embarrassed. It didn't help how she basically had nothing except excuse why she wins. Oh yeah, the reason why her also in the field was because their connection was much more powerful. Hell, I think Georgia even states that maybe instead of trying to become a Dragon Master, she better become some kind of other Pokemon Master. Which, to be honest, is completely understandable. I mean, seriously. And also, well, Misty's being wanting to become a Water type Master did at least make somewhat sense. Her whole thing is just because I live in a Dragon Village and I want a Dragon type, so I'll be a Master. That's her only reasoning. Which was really bad one, considering that her team is mostly made of strong Pokemons who aren't Dragon types. Seriously. I mean, come on. Also, Iris, maybe instead of saying that you want to become a Dragon Master, also do it. Plus, it didn't really help her at all the fact that she's been constantly, just there to insult us for stuff that honestly, even we first time heard. I mean, does she really think that someone who is from Kanto would know what a Battle Club is? And seriously, she's a terrible trainer all around. She's shitty. She doesn't know what she's doing. Her team is also completely not even a little bit prepared. I mean, I don't exactly remember when she got Gible, or if she had Gible in which part at all, but apparently she had a Gible. Even that, or maybe that was just a temperamental Pokemon. Who really knows? I don't really care about enough her to watch. But seriously, she gets two Pokemon who are still in the first stage, a Dragon type that's so clearly off her level. Oh, plus, when Dragonite decides to listen to you, apparently that means they're in sync. Not really. Hell, the only reason I should give Ash tough battles is because apparently she knows what she's doing. Hey, Iris, I don't think if you noticed, but Ash has always battled you with a type disadvantage and constantly been using Pokemon that honestly who are always smaller than your Pokemon, who also were looking like a lot more tougher. You know what, I'm not even gonna go on how terrible she is as a trainer. She's just the worst because she shows no ambition. She seems to be a lot better with every other Pokemon except a Dragon type, and she whines like a little bitch. Now, I hope you liking this video. I hope you guys leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. I'm currently looking for ideas to use in my videos. So if you have any idea, just subscribe them or link them or whatever you want. Just let me know. I would like to hear it. And see ya.